just completed a week of kind of a 2-year seminal rite in New Hampshire, and that is agency hearings on the 2-year state budget. Agencies come in with their wish lists. They're also required by state law to submit what's called a maintenance budget, which actually would tell folks how much it would cost to maintain their existing services, which isn't the same number as the past 2 years, as you might imagine, because you have healthcare costs that go up, energy costs that go up, personnel costs that go up, the cost for public employee retirement goes up. So that maintenance budget is somewhat higher. The Republicans that control the legislature in 2011 also passed a new state law which required agencies to discuss how they would cope with a 10% less budget. We heard very little of that, compliance with that new law. What we heard were a lot of agency wish lists that went to the moon. 26% increase from tax and fee spending, 19% increase in total spending, nearly $12 billion. Now keep in mind, House Speaker Bill O'Brien, who as of the middle of this week no longer is House Speaker Bill O'Brien, it's House Speaker Terry Norelli. But going back to O'Brien, he had campaigned in this fall election about trying to take the state budget back to $10 billion, trying to cut another $400 million in total spending out of this budget. The agencies request $12 billion. Can we say one thing about this process? As another budget expert said, it's mythological. It's make-believe. And in a matter of weeks, it's truly irrelevant. When Governor-elect Maggie Hassan submits her budget by the middle of February, these agency requests will bear no relevance whatsoever. And I think Hassan got pretty high marks right out of the gate following her election to replace John Lynch, when she said last week that I'm going to lay down markers for these agency heads that are going to be a whole lot more conservative than what they've just requested. And oh, by the way, all these campaign promises I made for more spending, we're not going to get it back all at once.